NEC or NEC, as you know, those terms are kind of interchangeable. It is a profound GI disease that impacts almost exclusively the preemie population for babies. We believe the connection between the infant formulas for premature babies and those suffering from NEC has to do with the fact that premature babies have an underdeveloped digestive system. So their ability to digest formulas that aren't as easy for the digestive system as, say, breast milk becomes a problem. If you're a full-term baby and you're able to, you've got a fully developed digestive tract, you can handle things other than just breast milk. But if you're a premature baby and you've got a underdeveloped GI system, it's not the case. And the formulas used for premature babies typically are made from cow's milk, and they primarily have ingredients like carbs, proteins, and fats that aren't broken down enough for a premature baby's digestive system. So what happens basically in layman's term is that formula hits the baby's stomach. It does not get digested enough by the time it hits the intestines. And when it gets into the intestines, that formula attracts bacteria, and the bacteria colonizes around it. It results in inflammation of the interior intestinal wall and results in the NEC condition that premature babies typically are not able to fight off. The NEC litigations currently are ongoing at a fairly robust case, both in federal court in an MDL that's located in the North District of Illinois, in Chicago, and also in various state courts around the country. There have been 2 verdicts in the NEC litigation, both in state court. There was one verdict in the city of St. Louis in the amount of $495 million on behalf of a family of a premature child who suffered from NEC. And there was a verdict in the county of St. Clair in Illinois in the amount of $60 million for a similar type of case. These cases in the NEC litigation typically involve 2 defendants. One is Abbott Labs, and the other is Mead, both of whom have these types of products on the market. If you're a mother of an infant who's not a premature child, you can use these manufacturers' products. You can use Abbott products, you can use Mead products. As a practical matter, a parent isn't going to know whether their premature child is receiving one of these products, because the reality is, if you're a premature child, you're in the NICU at the hospital, and these are the products that Mead and Abbott are selling to the hospitals to be used on the premature babies. So it's a unique situation. It's not as if the mothers or the fathers are going to the store and buying formula for their premature kids. These are products that are used almost exclusively in the NICU at hospitals. If a family has a child that's been diagnosed with NEC, and it's a very unique and terrible diagnosis to receive, so it would be unusual if you didn't know this already. But if you have a child who was born prematurely, who was hospitalized, was in the NICU, and has a diagnosis of NEC, I would absolutely contact an attorney to discuss your options. Sadly, premature children who get diagnosed with NEC, 30-40% of those children die, they pass away. Another 30-40% require surgical intervention to repair the damage done to the GI tract. And there's a fortunate small percentage where the prognosis is much better and they get out without much medical intervention.